Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Matt and I'm going to make a quick video here on the best tips and practices in order to pass the Securities Industry Essentials exam. The Securities Industry Essentials exam, also called the SIE exam, for those of you who don't know, is an entry-level exam offered by FINRA for the securities market. So if you're interested in, investment advising or wealth management, this is maybe the first step that you would take in your career in order to get certified and have that career path. Now, the SIE exam is one of many exams that are offered by FINRA in order to, be a licensed investment representative. So this will be your first step, is taking the SIE exam. And the good thing about the SIE exam is that you don't have to be sponsored by a large brokerage firm such as Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Raymond James, others such as Merrill Lynch, or any other investment or brokerage firm. So you can take this solely independently as your own person. You don't have to work through an employer, which is nice. It kind of lets you get your feet wet and see if this is something you would actually enjoy in your career. So with that being said, here's a few tips and practices on how I passed the SIE exam. So when it comes to the SIE exam, if you take it by yourself, you're going to need to find some study materials. And you can find some cheap study materials on Amazon. That's actually what I did. So go to Amazon, type in SIE study materials. You can usually find something from $20 to $50. You don't need to go through one of those study programs such as Kaplan. So if you're interested in the material that I bought, you can look this up. It's called The Study for the Securities Industry Essentials Exam by Bob Eder. This is on Amazon, and I'll include the link to this study material below. And in this study material, it breaks down all the different contents that will be, covered on the SIE exam. So there's a lot of basic stuff, such as, the securities market, the fixed income market, different rules and regulations that have to be abided by if you're a securities representative in this field. So it's a very high level exam that you're going to take when it comes to the SIE. A lot of the topics aren't too in-depth, so all you want to do is have a high-level understanding of some of the basic concepts and principles in regards to the SIE exam. So when it comes to studying, like I said, you just want to have a high-level overview and have a conceptual understanding. You don't need to memorize as much as just have an understanding. And the way to have an understanding is to try to teach it to somebody else. Don't write it down in a notebook and try to memorize it. That might help you initially, but then before you take the SIE exam, you want to talk about the different topics with, a study partner, a family or friend, and this will really help you understand the concepts and talk it out with someone. That's kind of why I'm making a video like this for myself. I'm talking about the SIE exam. I'm currently studying for the Series 7 and 66 that I'll be taking this summer. So that's the best practice for me, is to talk about it rather than memorize it. So a few other tips is definitely, when you're taking the exam, is to trust your first gut instinct. If you submit an answer, don't go back. Don't second guess yourself and overthink it. That's only going to waste brain power and energy. Trust your gut. More than likely, that's a better guess than your second guess would be. So finally, a few other things to expect in the SIE exam. It's about a $60 fee to take the exam. So make sure you have a little bit of money ready to pay when taking the exam. And by the way, I'll also include a link on how to register and enroll for the SIE exam below as well. So that's a few tips and practices that I think will benefit you. Like I said, this is a very beginner level exam. Although you will be, studying and tested on a wide variety of, topics, this is the first test that you need to take before you can take, a Series 7 or a Series 6 exam. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very, a basic overview, but again, this is, a video for somebody that, like myself, is beginning in the investment world. So I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you.